Welcome to Week 2 of Phase 2 of your Project-Based Inquiry Learning course, Investigation in a PBIL Challenge. The goals for this week are to develop greater content and skill understanding via PBIL learning experience, and to understand how to use online learning tools to communicate and collaborate effectively with course participants. A quick overview of assignments. There are 2 assignments, although the first assignment is broken up into 2 parts. The total time is about 4 to 5 hours. You will continue to have the opportunity to experience PBIL as a learner through the Roto Recovery Vehicle Challenge and complete your experiment. You will then share your results with your groups. And then we will start to look at content instructions within a PBIL unit. The focus will adjust to explanation and science content, and you will bring your experiences together to start to answer the challenge. The specific PBIL elements we will focus on are explore and explain. If you review your pacing guide for week 3 of the course or week 2 of phase 2, you will see that assignment 6 is due on Saturday and assignment 7 is due on Tuesday. As I mentioned earlier, assignment 6 is broken up into 2 parts. Assignment 6A is approximately 120 minutes with a difficulty level of high complexity. For assignment 6A, you will conduct the RRV experiment with the appropriate variable. Your group is either assigned wing length or paper clips. Please refer to your experiment plan from assignment 5 to complete your actual experiment from assignment 6. At this point, you will actually complete the experiment and record your data. You will download the experiment report, fill it out using the template provided, and then you will upload it and submit the RRV experiment report using the Dropbox. This won't be a forum, there won't be any discussion, you will simply submit your experiment plan using the Dropbox. If you're working in a cohort group on this experiment plan, please make sure everybody's name involved in the cohort is listed on your submission. Each person in the cohort does not need to submit the plan separately. For the second part of assignment 6, assignment 6B, this assignment should take approximately 30 to 40 minutes with a difficulty level of high complexity. You're going to post your data from the experiment assignment 6A to your group forum and provide a causal mechanism for your results or your best attempt at a scientific explanation. There is no need for a right answer at this point, simply a guess or looking at the trend that occurs in your data and trying to explain it. You will review and comment on other results in your group, and then you should also read the instructor's blog for information on experimentation and investigation in PBIL. Now we will take a look at what assignment 6 looks like in the D2L site. Week 3 is located under phase 2 on the table of contents, week 3 continuing your RRV investigation. You can simply click on week 3 and view assignment 6. As you can see in part A, you will download the Roto Recovery Vehicle Experiment Sheet. This will download as a Word document, which you will be able to type in and fill out with your experiment plan. If your group has been assigned wing length, there are 2 different wing length templates present here. You should download and print out the short wing length template and the long wing length template to conduct your experiment. If you've been assigned paper clips, you will simply return to assignment 4 and 5 and print out the basic RRV template. So the only groups that should print out the short and long wing are the groups that have been assigned wing length, which are our odd groups 1, 3, and 5. Our even groups, which have been assigned paper clips, should return to the prior week's assignment and print out the basic RRV template. Once you've gathered your items that you need for this experiment, which will include your RRV template, paper clips, if you needed scissors to cut it out, possibly a stopwatch, a ruler, a chair to stand on to do the dropping of your RRV. Once you've gathered those items, you should fill out your experiment sheet, complete your experiment, and record your data. Once you have filled out your entire experiment sheet, you'll simply enter the drop box right below assignment 6 where it says assignment 6A submissions. And where it says upload, you will upload your file from your computer. You can either drop your file into this box or simply upload it. Again, make sure all the names of your cohort group are on your file if you are working in a group. Once you've uploaded your file and submitted it, you have completed assignment 6A. Assignment 6B is an extension of 6A where you will actually copy your data table from 6A and post it in the forum in 6B. This way you have the opportunity to share with the class the results of your experiment, and you have the opportunity to compare the two variables. If your group did wing length, you'll actually get to see how your data compares with groups that tested different numbers of paper clips. In addition to posting your data table, you should also post any trends that you notice and a simple explanation. For assignment 6B, you'll scroll down, you'll see your blue and green forum bubbles. You'll click on that forum and you'll start a new thread. Once you've started a new thread, simply enter your subject and then enter your results. In order to enter your results in the data table, you will need to use the grid symbol on the toolbar. When entering your data table, you might want to expand your forum view by toggling to full screen. You will then want to use the grid symbol on the top of the toolbar. Simply click on the grid symbol and then decide how many rows and columns you want in your table. If you're just doing a simple 2x2 table, you would click 2x2. You might have completed 6 trials, so you might actually want 6 rows. Once you've expanded out your table, simply enter your table titles, maybe it's trial and number of seconds, and then you can enter your data from your experiment sheet. Once you've completed your data table, just write below it 1 or 2 sentences explaining the trend you see in the table and possibly a simple explanation. You can always use the arrow key in the corner to toggle back to the main forum screen and simply click post. You do not need to add any attachments. You do not need to attach your experiment plan, what you've submitted in 6A. You are simply sharing your results with other members of the class. We actually won't be necessarily in our individual group forums here because I want you to be able to share data across groups. Once you have posted your data, you then should review other participants' data and comment on their data. Especially try to view other participants' data who might have tested a different variable so you can get the experience of comparing data between variables. For assignment 7, approximate time is 1.5 to 2 hours. Difficulty is moderate complexity. For assignment 7, you will start out by viewing 2 videos which review content that will be incorporated within the PBIL unit. The first video, the net result, Force and Motion Science, is a long video. It's about 60 minutes, and there's an assignment at the end of the video that you will need to complete. The second video is on mathematical modeling. Once you have watched the net result, you will also do some practice with motion storyboards. Your submission for assignment 7 is a motion storyboard in which you will complete by watching the end of the net result video. You will need to print out your motion storyboard to start, fill it out as you're watching the video, and then scan it back in as a PDF, or simply take a picture using your phone or digital camera and then upload it as a JPEG file. You have a choice between these 2 ways to upload your motion storyboard. So in preparation for this, you might need to identify a scanner or make sure that you have a digital camera or a phone with a camera for this assignment. You will also need to make sure that you have a printer in order to print off the motion storyboard. Again, I'll show you how assignment 7 looks in the D2L site. Assignment 7 is located in week 3. You can simply click on assignment 7 under week 3. And you will see that it starts to review the content that occurs within the ROV challenge. There are 2 links for the videos, Force and Motion Science and Mathematical Modeling. Remember, before you watch the videos, you should download the motion storyboards and print them out. There are 2 different motion storyboards. You'll need to print both of them out, as one you will use for practice during watching the net result video. The second one you will complete as your final product for assignment 7. Again, assignment 7 is a Dropbox submission, so you'll simply click on the link next to the Dropbox and you will upload your motion storyboard. Your motion storyboard could be uploaded as a PDF or as a JPEG, because you'll actually be writing and drawing on your motion storyboard, drawing force diagrams. You will need to upload it. This isn't something necessarily that you can type and then just upload as a Word doc. This is something that you'll need to print off and scan in or take a picture. Please let me know if you have any questions about how to upload this document or if you have any trouble viewing the videos in this segment. Office hours this week will be on Monday from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Remember, the way to access your office hours is to click on the orange bubble on the Phase 2 overview page for the chat room. You simply click on the orange bubble. It will take you to the Week 3 or Phase 2 Week 2 chat, and you can have a live chat with the instructor if you have any questions about this week's assignment. Week 3 advice and tips. Make sure to stay on task and keep pace. Assignment 6 has 2 parts. It's very important to give yourself time to complete both parts and to actually do your experiment. Make sure you read the instructions for each assignment. For the long videos in Assignment 7, feel free to pause them, take a break, come back to them. You do not have to watch the 60-minute video in one sitting. You could stop and start it at your leisure. Make sure to gather all the materials that you need for Assignment 7. So if you need to make sure you have a phone or a scanner to upload your motion storyboard, make sure that you prepare those in time for the Assignment 7 deadline. Contact the instructors with any questions and make sure to review any blogs or news announcements during the week. Remember, the news announcements are posted on the homepage. Good luck and have fun.